Greetings, the Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here, Silver Moon for Harmony Energy Healing today. To do a video about labels and political issues. It could be political or religious. And what it is it comes down to a level of understanding or misunderstanding. It comes down to how we feel because of what we don't understand. So we can choose to get drawn in to particular, there's the cat, particular ideologies and viewpoints, depending on how we perceive those. And it's really important to remember that this is often from a limited perspective, because we don't know every damn thing. Okay. And so people will come in and try to have discussions, like with me, friends and things, about political stuff. And sometimes we notice when things are a trap in a way, like a diabolical little trap of fuckery that wants to draw you in and control you by puppet strings, which we call darkness, which is basically a lower consciousness or incompleteness, ignorance, misunderstanding, whatever you want to call it. Let me just check my notes real quick. I need my reading glasses. Okay. So my friend was mentioning like neutrality and bystander apathy. Okay, so remember, this is by the limited way of how we perceive things, okay? Oh, and he also talked about brainwashing. Okay, hello. American corporate media is brainwashing, especially when you pick a particular channel that leans towards a particular side, because you're on that side and you think that side is right, but you don't have all the information and knowledge of all sides, and you probably don't know it, and you probably don't care. Okay, so yeah, if you don't want to be brainwashed, begin to think for yourself, not group think, not following in a particular group or a particular brand or a particular denomination or a particular party, okay, because that's always limited. Everything has their good points and their shadow side, okay? So neutrality, there might be a lot to be said for that. So in other words, if you are at a level of consciousness where you can see, because you observe and you recognize that someone's drawn into something and they're working out their drama and they're feeding into it and they're feeding off of it, and it's lower vibrational, negativity, lower consciousness, trap, or fuckery, whatever word you like to use. When you see that someone is engaged in that, and you're like, I'm just going to take a few steps back because I really don't want to go there. I don't want to be controlled by those fucking puppet strings. No, thank you. Sorry about the language. Get your scissors, get your lightsaber, get your sword, cut the strings when you're ready. It's all individual choice. Apathy? Choice and recognition. It's not like, maybe some people don't do something because they simply don't care. Okay, but sometimes life's going to hammer you hard till you get to a point where you do care, and then you can be proactive. And like for myself, I do the work every day of being proactive, of trying to help people learn to heal themselves, because that's where it begins. Okay, everybody wants to throw labels, label people, say that they're doing this or not doing that, and make them the bad guy, the finger-pointing blame game. That's what they get drawn into. Working out their drama on this Earth School stage. So it really does keep us stuck. But so they're not working on doing their own healing. So they're pointing out, well, you need to help heal the world. Okay, we are the world. We need to heal ourselves individually. We need to work on healing ourselves. And that's going to include not getting triggered, okay, and drawn into bashing things and focusing on the negative and attacking the negative, which is creating more negative. It's feeding the negativity, and somehow we're feeding off of that negativity. How does that serve you? That's the question. Some people might get to a point where they recognize, this doesn't really serve me. This doesn't feel good. This isn't nice. To be hateful and angry and a basher of any person on this planet because we don't understand them. So we want to make them into a criminal, demonize them, and attack them, completely is screaming and showing us the need for healing in ourselves. but most people don't see it. Don't see it. So it's all choice. Yes, we should be proactive. If there's something that speaks to our heart and soul that we feel like we need to do something to help it, absolutely, by all means, please do. Everybody does it in their own way or not. Some people don't do stuff, but some people are doing it in their own way. And some people will use other people as a target to fling their toxic weapons and toxic shit at. Don't be a target. Well, it's all choice. I mean, if you recognize you're being targeted, either peel the target off, makes you be stronger or become stronger, I guess would be the way to say it. Or maybe you recognize that there's something in you that needs to be healed and strengthened so that stops coming at you for whatever it's trying to teach you. So this whole political, I can't even find the words I want to say. Political issues are nothing new. Haven't they been going on for millennia? It's not like, oh no, there's this horrible thing. No, this horrible thing has either been going on all along, and it's our different perspectives of it, and that's what it is. It's our perspective and what we understand. So we hear little bits and pieces and fragments of information, and then we take that and we make it this big picture, and then we react to it. But we don't know the whole truth, because if we did, we would not be reacting the way that we do. There's so much information that we don't have. How many of us are actually becoming seekers and actually learning maybe the other side of something, learning more about the supposed enemy? Okay, what knowledge are we gathering so that we can make an educated decision about something? There's just so much information that we are always missing. Study the other side. Watch those other channels that you hate and see what they're saying that's different. Take notes. Oh my God. Maybe there'll become a time when you can disengage from either one of those sides. Watch a news channel from another country, because sometimes that can be very helpful, because guess what? You're going to learn about stuff that our American channels don't even talk about in their little programming regimes. So, yeah, I approve this message from my limited knowledge to date. Peace.